Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amorbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Taya Salam. This is what the show looks like this morning. We're starting off with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and they are in Vienna, Austria, getting ready for Wednesday's international friendly against the Czech Republic. The Super Eagles have landed and settled in Austria, Vienna, getting ready for the Czech Republic.
And what a rousing welcome they had immediately. They just got into Austria.
Yeah.
Okay, still talking about teams preparing for tournament. This one is the biggest, but then there is another one coming up later this year. Talking about AFCON, the African Women's Cup of Nations. For the Super Falcons, they are off to Gambia this morning. 20 players, including technical crew, all of them boarded this morning for the game against the Scorpions of Gambia. That will be played also on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, wow, what a day that will be. So safe journey, safe travels to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Also on the show, we're going to the NBA next, and we're about to play some basketball. The NBA Finals. Game 2 went down early this morning, and it's the Dubs. The Golden State Warriors have taken a 2-0 lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That man on your screen, Steph Curry, was too hot to handle. Awesome. We'll talk about this more. Like, I really want to dive into it.
No, not yet.
But I just managed to control myself. Let's start with the French Open instead.
Yep, starting with the French Open, talking about, where do we start from? Zverev, right? The guy that has played so many games, 5 sets, he's played like 3 times in a row now, right?
Yeah, and I think they're loving Steph Curry.
They're loving Steph Curry, he's still there. I mean, I would blame that he's got like how many points, how many threes on the night? 9 threes. We'll talk about that.
So you can understand why
he's there. So long. Just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
Right, let's talk about this man right here on your screen. And what he had to go through in all the games he has played so far. Talking about
Alexander Zverev,
the second Prince of Clay, the real Prince of Clay. You have 2 princes of clay,
We'll come to that debate in a bit. But Alexander Zverev, once again, for the 3rd straight time, had to go through 5 sets to advance at the French Open in Paris. This time around, it took on Russia's Karen Khachanov, and he had to really dig deep. Came down from a set to 2 down to win 4-6, 7-6, 2-6, 6-3, 6-2. And as a result, he's through to his maiden Grand Slam quarterfinals.
Yeah,
I mean, for this guy is an absolute monster of a player. And for him to just get into his first quarterfinals at a major is a bit strange and surprising to a lot of people. But it is what it is. He's been able to get that monkey off his back now.
Being into the quarterfinals. And this, you know, when I talked about the fact that it seems to be a kind of good on clay. I mean, in the sense that he has won 1,000 Masters on clay.
Of course.
How many top players have even done that?
Exactly. He's won Rome. He's won the other one. He won Madrid. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just something. I mean, it's getting closer. Now it's gotten to the quarterfinals for the first time. Who says he can't go a couple of steps further? And like we said, when the French Open was started, that if everything goes according to plan, if there are no upsets, Alexander Zverev is likely to take on Rafael Nadal in the final.
But then there's a hurdle he needs to cross right away in the quarterfinals. He's going to be facing another Prince of Clay. This is talking about Dominic Thiem. Now, these two guys, Thiem took out Kei Nishikori, which was a thriller, but then he didn't get up to 5 sets because, I mean, there was a point he actually had 6-love against Kei Nishikori. I was like, that's the point Kei Nishikori had to go out to be treated, you know, for his injury and all that, but his wrist injury and all that. But before that, let's listen to Zverev.
No, I mean, I started playing much better in the 4th and 5th set, and beginning of the 4th, I actually felt like, okay, I can turn this match around, especially when I saved a few break points and you know, went kind of my way a little bit, and that gave me confidence. I don't think we were, you know, he's a very fit player, so I think it's that easy to make him tired. But obviously, playing 5 sets, anybody would get tired a little bit.
Okay, that's him right there. Okay, we're talking about Dominic Thiem. That's another, is going to take on him.
Yeah, what a match to look forward to. Me and you, we've had this silent, not too silent debate about who the real Prince of Clay is. And I guess we'll get the opportunity to find out and when they face off against each other for place in the quarterfinals. I mean, there's no doubt that after Rafael Nadal, it's either Zverev or Dominic Thiem. It's just the order that we're not agreeing on just yet.
Okay, so we'll see who's going to emerge the real prince.
See.
But then I love what Barnes Villander talked about when he was talking about Rafael Nadal, that if there's any player that can actually upset him, it's going to be these players within 24 years of age and all that. Yeah. And I think maybe...
no.
Okay.
We'll see about that. I mean, we'll see about that. It's going to be an upset, surely, if any of these guys manage to prevent Rafael Nadal from winning title number 11 in Paris. Let's move on quickly to the ladies singles. And there is a big match to watch today, 2 p.m. actually, Nigerian time. It's going to be between Serena Williams, 23 times Grand Slam champion, and Maria Sharapova. Greatest of all time. You can add that to it as well too. Maria Sharapova, 5-time Grand Slam champion. But these two ladies, they're not on the top of the game, it's safe to say. But they will be meeting for the 22nd time in their careers.
We'll be starting to see who got the upper hand.
And obviously, Serena Williams is miles ahead of Sharapova in terms of the head-to-head. Serena has won 19 times, including 18 in a row, dating back to 2004. I mean, that's a rush. I don't know how you recover from such a bad record, but Sharapova has got to do it now. If she doesn't do it now,
it's never.
It's never going to happen.
That's a pundit that's saying that she's favorite for this, and if she doesn't get to win Serena Williams now, it simply means it's a mental block. I mean, there's a kind of, how do I describe the kind of fabrics just going through? Maybe there's really something. She needs to see a psychologist to be able to.
Perhaps, because
this is the time she has played more games than Serena Williams. Serena Williams has been out for a long time. She's ranked 451 in the world. Come on, that's Serena Williams you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
23 Grand Slam in the kitten. But when you're facing a Maria Sharapova, someone you've been beating all your life, it implements. That's why she's even saying that Maria Sharapova seems to have the edge right now.
Interesting. She says that, and I don't know why. Maybe she's playing mind games, or maybe she's actually.
No, I mean, I'm with her too, because Sharapova has played more games. She's been on court since last year after returning from that doping ban she had for almost 2 years and all that. Serena Williams took time off. I mean, why Sharapova was even off? I mean, she would have been playing exhibition games and all that. She had time to train. Serena
She's
never
been
had
back
that.
longer than Serena. I totally agree.
Serena didn't have that. I mean, having a baby, coming back, illness and all that. So you understand the difference. So it's a huge difference.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. I totally agree. And this rivalry is not the most loving rivalry out there. Like you have Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer. Not like that at all. It is quite fierce and very cool. I think it's bordering on bitter.
They don't like each other.
They don't like each other. Bottom line. Anyway, let's listen to Serena Williams now. She's had a lot to say about a rivalry with Sharapova and what is likely to happen in the 4th round when they face each other.
I feel like now she's doing well again, and I've never had any hard feelings toward her. So I feel like whenever I play her, obviously I go out there the way I play everyone else. I go extremely hard, and you know, I don't play anyone different. I play everyone so hard because they play me really hard, and I always have to be ready for it. Quite frankly, I think she's probably a favorite in this match, for sure. You know, she's been playing, like I said, for over a year now. I just started, so I'm just really trying to get my bearings and trying to feel out where I am and see where I can go.
23-time Grand Slam champion Serena Williams ready and looking forward to today's matchup against great rival Maria Sharapova. Talking about Maria Sharapova as well too. I mean, as soon as she beat Pliskova in our 3rd round clash,
which was
which was quite easy and surprising for a lot of people.
To me, that was an upset.
Exactly, it's an upset. Exactly, and ever since she's done that, we started looking forward to seeing what's going to happen between Serena and Georges. And Serena took care of business. Now it's over to Sharapova.
That's it. And of course, for Maria Sharapova, she says she's really ready for this particular contest, and she can't wait for it to happen again.
I think anytime you play against Serena, you know what you're up against. You know the challenge that is upon you, and you know, despite the record that I have against her. I always look forward to coming out on the court and competing against the best player, and I look forward to doing that if she wins this one.
Okay, that's Maria Sharapova there. Anytime she wants to play Serena Williams, it's always something. I think sometimes people really want to see them meeting at the stage, maybe at a later stage, but then one will have to go home today.
Unfortunately.
One will have to go home today.
Unfortunately.
And these ladies happens to be, well, the brides. When you talk about tennis, I mean, they are just the poster ladies of tennis.
And a few people are they're starting to look ahead. I mean, what happens when Serena Williams eventually retires? What's going to happen if Sharapova gets bored and she calls it quits as well to the WTA right now? I mean, is there anyone there that you see that is ready to be the poster lady?
Yeah, is the readiness that we're talking about right now.
I mean, in terms both off and on the court.
Sometimes you talked about Carolina
Wozniacki,
talked about Simona Halep, talk about Gabi Muguruza. Then sometimes when you see how inconsistent they can be. Now, there's a new kid in the block right now. I'm talking about Sloane Stephens.
Sloane?
Yeah, I mean, she won the US Open.
Yeah,
so I think that's another, we can actually look at that. She's the Serena-like, you know, she couldn't blossom so quickly.
But she doesn't have the personality of Serena, though. She doesn't have the clout.
Okay, are we talking about personality here?
Everything. I mean,
we're talking about
that's why I said on and off the court. Who's ready to be that poster lady?
It's going to be very difficult.
Exactly.
I think I would have picked Gabi Muguruza.
Right.
Yeah, I think she's got that. But then her play has not been consistent.
Yeah, she obviously has to win a lot more. She's going to take over from any of those ladies. Let's move on quickly from the French Open. We'll get more updates on the Serena versus Sharapova match definitely on tomorrow's show. Let's go to golf now, to the Memorial Tournament. And we have a winner, Cecilia. Bryson DeChambeau, that's his name. I'll keep that name. Won his second PGA Tour title with a playoff victory in Ohio. Cecilia, this guy, I think it's safe to say, is stunned a very, very strong field.
Of course, a three-way playoff. I mean, there were three contending for it, and he was just the one who was able to muscle it all out against South Korean Byung-Hun. You also have the American Kylie Starling, all of them in there. But then Tiger Woods, of course, was also in contention. Well, he tied for 23.
Wow, that's quite off the winning mark. But for me, I always say it's good to see Tiger playing.
Yes.
He had a bit of an issue with his back. I think it was in the second round, but he overcame that and he was able to finish. He made the cut and finished the competition. That's what really matters for Tiger for me. Obviously, it's been a long time since he won anything. 2013 was the last time Tiger Woods won our title. It's a long time. The longer it goes, the more doubts that will keep, creeping in his mind and in the mind of his fans. But for me, it's all about just playing and completing this tournament. So for Bryson DeChambeau, congratulations to him.
Yeah, big congratulations to him. Just enjoyed this one and going into our first break of the day.